This
Right.
conference will now be recorded.
So we had a demo session. Then after that, we had first class also, architecture of SAP also we completed, no? Last class. I think all of you joined in the last. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Any newcomer? Yeah. Any newcomer today? No, right? All of you joined in the last demo and first class, no?
Yeah.
Funny, Jagadish, Himanshu, Harsha, Harika, all of you joined, I think so. Then tell me what to do. Like, yeah, we completed demo session. Then we discussed the last class architecture of SAP. You basics is the first unit. In the basics, all these other topics we'll be discussing one by one in detail, like SAP architecture, ABAP development, workbench, data types, data objects, right statement. All these are topics actually. So we started the architecture part. The architecture and development workbench. These two topics are actually, if the person is not new to SAP, you don't require these two topics also. This is just to know the architecture of SAP. Then second topic is how to log into the SAP system, how to open some of the transaction codes, how to write a code, how to execute it. All those things we'll see. Simple login details. Actually, I have start from this data types actually. So I think we completed this architecture part. Or tell me, you want me to go through once again? We'll see once again that architecture part, and then we'll see the login details. What we completed in the last class, architecture part only, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Shashank.
Yeah, architecture we complete. Login details not completed, right? Okay. So anybody want that again? The architecture part. Anyway, you'll be getting that recording also. So architecture means SAP R by 3 three-tier architecture. Any three-tier architecture, the main advantage of three-tier architecture is it supports multiple operating systems and various RDBMS. Like SAP is our three-tier architecture. Okay, so we have here database server, application server, presentation server, three different layers in three different applications. So once again, just 10 minutes, I'll go through those things what we discussed in the last class. I think day before yesterday only we had that session. Yesterday we didn't have class, right? Yeah. So this is architecture, one tier, two tier, three tier. Okay, and then this is first demo, and today is the second demo. So one tier means database application presentation, everything in one system. Two tier means database application in one system, client in other system, and three tier database application are separated, and this is a presentation server. The main advantage of three-tier architecture is it supports multiple operating systems and various RDBMS. The main advantage of three-tier architecture is it supports multiple operating systems and various RDBMS. And we taken this one application server. Under one application server, we can have number of clients, how many clients we can have, and then in each client we find number of users. So all those things we discussed. Any doubt, anything, please stop me and ask me. Uh, if you don't understand also those things, you can ask me. We'll discuss once again, not a problem. So what we discussed that day is application server. In each every application server, you find number of clients. Client is a three digits number, 000 to 999. So 000 to 999, 1,000 clients you can have under one application server. You take any SAP application server, SAP software. In that you find number of clients, 000 to 999, 1,000 clients. Out of 1,000 clients, 000 is a master client. So confidential data will be stored in this 000 client. So whenever we buy SAP software also, SAP software you'll be getting with 000 client. And all the other clients are actually copied from the 000 client. All the other clients are actually copied from the 000 client. All these things are taken care by the administrators, basis consultants. So you don't need to worry about any client username, password, authorizations. All these things are taken care by the administrators. Right? And what we're using here is IDS version. IDS nothing but Internet Demonstration and Evaluation System. This is demo version for learners. As a learner, SAP has provided this demo version for learning purpose. Because when you work in real time, the real time This is what I explained. All these things we discussed now. Please confirm me once again. I doubt
Yeah, we discussed on.
we discussed now, right? So development, quality, production, three different layers in real time. So development, you'll be developing object in development and then move it to the quality and then move to the production. All these things are actually different layers available in real time. So when you join in a company, the basis consultant, they allocate you the system, they give the system, and then they give this development access, quality access. If you're a senior consultant, production access also. So in development, they provide some client, and quality they provide some client, and production they provide some client. Say example I'm taking here in development, 30 is a golden client, 40 is a UT unit testing. See, it's always not 30 40. That can be anything except 000. And some other clients are there, 0 to 6 early watch client and some data clients. The remaining all the numbers will be used. Some companies, okay, depends upon their advanced. Somebody using 120, 140, 100, 10, 30, 40, like that. They create whatever the client they want. They copy the client, then all these clients are created from 000 client only. Then they maintain the data. So here 030 in the development, this is golden client. Golden client means we develop the code here, but we cannot execute the application here because no data in that. So to execute that application, the 440 client is there. As example, I'm telling you 30. Suppose if it is a golden client, 40 is a unit testing client. UT means unit testing. Means you develop the code in 30, you execute that in 40. And to because in 40 you find some 10 15 records, you can execute that object and you can check whether this object is working properly or not. And who will be giving you the object actually? This is what happens in real time. So we know that development, so sorry, basis, technical, functional. You remember this? You find three people in SAP: basis, technical, and functional. So basis is nothing but administrators. Administration part is taken care by this basis consultant, and technical is nothing but programmers, developers will be writing code by using ABAP programming language, and functional consultants are actually uh, more responsible people in the company. So they'll be assigning you the ticket to you. So functional consultants actually assigning the ticket to a ABAPer. So we'll be working under functional consultants. System access, all those things are given by the basis consultants. So all these three consultants are required in each and every project. There is no separate project only in basis or only in ABAP or only MM or SD. No, all three together work in a project. At least MMSD, FI consultants in functional side, ABAP and basis definitely required. Right now, we'll be getting that ticket from the that may be support ticket or any new development implementation. Normally, 90% cases we'll be working on support projects only. So some client wants something, we need to fix it. Maybe some function is not working, some code is not working, some extra functionality is required, extra field you need to add, like that something is there. So they take that object from the client and they send the ticket to you. Who assign the ticket to you? Functional consultants. And basis consultant will be arranging the systems. Then what you do as a developer, you develop the object, okay, here in the development system. In 30 you develop this, in 40 UT unit testing. So once it is okay, whatever the conditions given by the functional consultants, all the conditions are satisfied, then you tell the functional consultant to come and check in UT unit testing. Then functional consultant check in unit testing in the development. If everything fine, if he's satisfied, then tell us to move the object to the quality nothing but UAT, user acceptance test. Before moving the object to the quality, remember all these things. All these things are real time, uh, how you work in real time. Before moving the object to the quality, uh, you need to go for code review. Your seniors will review your code. That is very important. Means functional consultant won't be seeing the code and how effectively you written the code, main log is maintained properly or not. All these things are checked by your senior consultants. That is called code review. After code review only you will be moving the object to the quality. Then what is the difference between development and quality? See here I'm giving 30 clients in development and quality. So that can be any number, but 30 in development is not same. 30 in quality, that is a different server, this is a different server. Just for understanding, I'm using the same client number here. Okay. So in 30 UAT, user acceptance test. In quality you find some more data. Like in development you find only 10-15 records. In quality you find some more 40-50 records are there. So they check in the quality, all the impact analysis means what? Because of this report or this object any other things are affected in existing system. Okay, all those things they check. They take 1-2 days time in the quality. If everything fine, then they tell us to move the object to the production. Then we'll move the object this from the quality to production. Nothing but implementing in the client side. Actually client data will be there in the production. Actually the support the object what you developed in the development should support the production, the data which is there in the production. The production data is not given to you, right? In development, production is the client data, no confidential data. That data is not given to you. Only 10-15 records are given in the development. In quality some 40-50 records are there. In production actual data will be there. That is the reason when you move the object to the production, definitely they require some more changes, some more condition, some more validations. Then again we'll be getting back that again we'll be creating another version in the development, version 1, then move to the quality, then to the production. Again they want another change, version 2, move to the quality and then to production. Like that sometimes we'll be working 10-15 times also in some objects. Okay, so that is how we work in real time. So a function consultant will be assigning you the ticket to you, and you are always working under the function consultants. And if it is support ticket, SLA, you know what is SLA? Service level agreement will be 40 to 45 hours. Service level agreement is 40 to 45 hours. So development to quality, quality to production. This is how the data moved from development to quality, quality to production. Real time. This is the environment. Okay, we'll be working. Right now in IDS version, this is how we work in real time. Okay, we have one more thing, sandbox. You know what is sandbox? Is nothing but your practice system. If you're not confident enough to directly work on development, you can develop the code in sandbox. You can develop the code in sandbox. Means same thing. You can develop here in sandbox. Check all the conditions. You find some data there in the sandbox. Actually, you check that object in the sandbox, then copy the code, paste it in development. That is what you can do. Normally sandbox is a practice system. Okay, that you can do. But here in real time there's a difficulty. Development you find only very less data, quality some more records, production actual data, but directly production data is not allowed, not given to you in the development to test your object. Okay, then to learn this ABAP we cannot join any company. Okay, so we need to have some so version, different version. So that is actually IDS version given by SAP. The software is same. Whatever the software used in companies, whatever IDS, this IDS what you're using for training, both are same software, no difference. Okay, everything same. Only difference is when you work in real time, no, like as an ABAPer you joined in a company, depends upon your roles and responsibilities. You are working in some transactions, they allowed to enter only some transactions. Not all the things are allowed, and you cannot touch anything administration side. You cannot touch anything in the functional side. All these things are blocked by your administrators. Okay, so roles and responsibilities are set by the authorizations are set by the administrators. So all those things are not there in this IDS version. As an developer, any SAP consultant, you can open any transaction. No user level authorizations are maintained here. You can check out anything. Okay, that is one thing. The advantage of IDS. Then another advantage is SAP has provided some clients called data clients, because data is compulsory. Na? These are business applications. Data is compulsory. Like we have thousands of tables are there: customer tables, vendor tables, sales tables, finance tables, material tables. All these tables definitely have some data. What is table? Table is a two-dimensional data matrix, contains rows and columns. The rows contain data and column indicates field, right? So if nothing is there in the table, nothing will get output. Suppose if I want to get the data from customer table, select data from the customer table. If nothing there in the table, nothing will get output. So definitely I should have some data in that table. So that is the reason SAP maintained these data clients 800, 810, 811, 812. All these are actually data clients. The two 800 client will be having more number of records comparing to other data clients. So we'll be using 800 client to work on our applications in IDS version. So all these things we gone through once again. Give you some idea about this, right? So we're using IDS version 800 client. Okay, so to work on our applications, when you work in real time, the development access, quality access, production access given to you, task is given by the functional consultants, and you'll be working on your object. Any queries in this? You can ask me.
అన్న ఇది
Yeah.
రియల్ టైంలో డెవలప్మెంట్ క్వాలిటీ అందరూ ఇప్పుడు ఒకళ్ళే చేస్తారన్న అంటే క్వాలిటీ క్యూఏ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ వేరే ఉంటుందా లేదా
Don't compare.
డెవలప్
One thing is, yeah, one thing. Yeah, understood, understood. I'll explain you. See, one thing is, see, in SAP is an ERP, as I told you already. So this is a package. Okay, it is a combination of all these transactions, tables, and back-end programming language, everything. So please don't compare this with any databases. Don't compare with this any programming language, because for business, whatever the things are required, they modify it. They don't maintain all the standards and all. Like see here, Oracle database can be used as a database. But you know, anybody knows Oracle? Oracle database, how many primary keys you can have? Only one primary key. If you want one more primary key, there is different procedure, but normally one primary key. But same Oracle database in SAP can have more than one primary key. Means there's a tie-up from SAP to Oracle database. So for all these things, they modified everything depends upon the requirement. Same time, SAP maintain default field is character. Okay, and all the primary keys also always characters only. The customer number is a character, vendor number is a character, purchase document number, sales document number, which is a 10 digits number, that is also character. That is also character. So like that, SAP design this software depends upon their okay, business requirements. Okay, and coming back to your question, say quality team, there is no quality team for this SAP actually. Okay, so development quality, this is not, I'm not saying this a quality team will handle this quality, nothing but your quality server, this one, development server, quality server, production server, systems, all these things, all the connections are there. So as a developer, you develop the object in the development. Once it is okay, functional consultant said okay, then we'll transport this to quality. There is a transition code for that, SC0 and SC10. Then we'll move the object to the quality. Then object will be available in the quality. Okay. There they check. Okay. They check means who check? Functional consultants, and then user accept. User means what? For whom you are working, your client. User will come and check here. All the R&D they do, whatever the conditions they want, all the check. If everything fine, then only they allow us to move the object to the production. Okay, understood now? So these are systems actually, the product development to quality, quality to production. Three different layers, three different environments here in real time in SAP.
అండర్స్టూడ్ అన్న
Right, right then. Simply just by going to SC09, just by clicking on checkbox, the one icon, say the object is moved to quality and then to production. Okay, so that is, well, I'll show you all those things later. Right then, this is actually mm, about architecture of SAP. Already we discussed this. If it is fine, good. If you listen one more time, it's better only. No need to worry about that. Then next is ABAP development workbench. Means login details. Now we discuss about how to log into SAP system, how to open some other transaction codes. See here. So these are actually some of the transaction codes I'm taking here. This is a second demo. So for programming, the some transactions for navigation, some transactions for debugging, some transactions. Now we understood like how you work in real time, the who will be giving you the work, and how you move the object from development to quality, quality to production, all those things we discussed. But in SAP, for everything there is a transaction. In SAP, for everything there is a transaction. Every transaction will have its own transaction code. For every transaction will have its own transaction code. So you want to create a customer, or you want to create a vendor, you want to create a sales order, you want to create a purchase order, you want to create a program, you want to create a screen, you want to create a menu. For everything there is a transaction available given by SAP, and every transaction will have its own transaction code. So transaction is nothing but a set of screens which appear one after another to create a business object. So SAP already provided these transactions, and you will be using those transactions to create our objects. Okay. So there are thousands of transactions are there. So as an ABAPer, we'll be using our ABAP transactions. People using transactions. SD people using SD transactions. All together, thousands of transactions are available given by SAP. Right. So out of them, as an ABAPer, we'll be taking our transactions here. So that is our topic today. So ABAP development workbench nothing but all these transaction codes are nothing but ABAP development workbench. For programming, we have Screen Painter SC51, Menu Painter. Screen Painter means to create the screen. Okay, SC51. Menu Painter SC41 to create the menu. Function Builder SC37. This is a separate topic in our basics modularization techniques. There we'll discuss about these functions, function builders. Okay, then ABAP Dictionary SC11. This is also separate topic in dictionary in basics. We'll be spending 4 or 5 days in this dictionary. SC11 is the transaction code for that. Then ABAP Editor SC30. It's very important transaction. Whatever code you want to write in ABAP, you'll be always using this ABAP Editor to write the code. Always will be writing the code in this ABAP Editor only. SC38 is the transaction code. See, not only these 5 transactions, there are many transactions are there. So not only these 5 transactions, many transactions are there. So every transaction will have its own transaction code. Not only these transactions, many transactions are there. Every transaction will have its own transaction code. Okay. So here SC is nothing but system engineering. Remember, SC is nothing but system engineering. So technical transactions start with SC, system engineering. Okay, and then for navigation, object navigator SC80, and then ABAP repository information SC84, data browser SC16. Okay, then for debugging SQL trace ST05, runtime analysis SC30. These are all different transactions are there. So around some 10 transactions I'm taking here. Don't think that only these 10 transactions. We'll be using some more transactions also in further classes. Just for understanding how to log into the system, how to open these transactions. We are taking these transactions and we just log in and see how to open these transactions and all. Okay. Then all these transaction codes are available in table called TSTC. First of all, we'll see how to log into the system. You know how to log into the system. See, I'm using here say online access. We're also getting this online access. This is GUI. So I told you presentation server, application server, and database server. So this is SAP logon, SAP GUI. So this is not SAP software. This is GUI front end to connect to the application server. And the version I'm using here SAP logon 740. We have 750, 760, 770 also there. You can use any version. So SAP logon 740, and say whenever you get this access now, so they'll be sending you this GUI as a zip file. Unzip it, unzip, and install it. Once you install it, simple like a simple software, it is shortcut is generated on desktop like this. But you don't find this these things. Okay? You don't find this application server these things. Okay, so you don't find these shortcuts, these shortcuts. Okay, so then what to do? They'll be providing you with that zip file of GUI, and same time they'll be giving this application server. Okay, and then system number 00, like this they give application server system number. Then what you need to do is click on create. No, you don't find any entries here, only geo is installed. Then click on this create and then connection, and click on connection, and you click on connection, you find screen like this. Click on next, then it lost the description here. I'll give some ABAP 8 something. Application server is nothing but this, whatever they provide, give that application system number and system ID, like something like this. Application server, instance number, and then system ID, and then finish. When you click on finish, now see ABAP 8 is created here, and double click on this. It will username and password, username and password, username and password. Okay, like this I can give my username and password. I connect to the application server. Like that you can create your own shortcut. If it is confusing, you can ask me or ask our people, or people will help you. They'll come to on your desktop using any desk or TeamViewer, then fix it. Otherwise you ask me, I'll take care of it. Nothing to worry. So this is GUI. Install the GUI, create the shortcut. We are discussing everything from the scratch. Okay, maybe some of you may know all these things. It will be boring for you, but I have to go all these things. Okay, so ABAP, double click on this. Then I have my shortcut. I deleted that shortcut. So client is 800. Welcome to IDS ECC 60 EHP 7. So this is the IDS version, as I told you, demo version. And the version what we are using is ECC 60, that is SAP ERP Central Component. Enhancement package 7 we are using. 7 and 8. 8 is latest one. 7 or 8, anything is fine. For ABAP, it's okay, fine. Then username and password. So username I'm giving here, password. This is my username and password. Of username and password. Enter. See, I can able to connect to the system like this, right? And this is called session. This is called session or GA session or GA screen. This is called session. So this IDS version, let's say I told you already, same software, either it is SAP real time software or IDS version, both are same. This is actually create new session. So one user can open 6 sessions at a time. Means one user can open 6 different applications in six different sessions. So click on create new session, the second session, create new session, third session, fourth session, fifth session, and then sixth session. Not more than 6. Okay, maximum number of GUI sessions are reached. That means one user can open 6 different applications in 6 different sessions. One user can open 6 different applications in 6 different sessions. See now, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? This is actually one user can open 6 different sessions like this. That is one thing. The second one, I told you once SAP is installed, that is for all the modules, right? SAP has got 70 plus modules are there. Once SAP is installed, that is for all the modules. There is no separate software for MMSD, ABAP basis. Okay? It's not like that. Once SAP installed, that is for all the modules, right? So logistics, under this logistics, you find materials management, sales and distribution, production process, plant maintenance. What all these? All this quality management. All these are different modules actually. Under materials management, purchasing, purchase order, create a purchase order, CME21N. Okay, all these are different transactions available. For every transaction, there is a transaction code, I told you. Okay, for every object, see in SAP everything is transaction, and remember, in SAP everything is transaction. Whatever you want to do in SAP, there is a transaction for that. I want to create a program, screen, anything, for everything, there is a transaction. Every transaction is a set of screens which appear one after another to create a business object. Don't confuse all these things, you'll understand. If I double click on this ME21N, this is to create a purchase order. Creating purchase order, we will be creating purchase order against vendor now. So this purchase order, screen, whatever you see here, this is same throughout the world. Maybe country changes, language changes, but the screen given by SAP remains the same. Nobody is allowed to do any changes to this. Yes, there is a concept called enhancements, advanced topic. There you can add something to the existing transactions. That too, SAP selected transactions only. The enhancements are possible, and all the transactions just like that. We cannot add anything. Normally, we don't do that. So remember, these transactions are given by SAP, which are same throughout the world. And so this is actually creating purchase order. Consultant will be creating this purchase order for vendor. We don't create anything. Okay, we don't do anything. Is actually creating purchase order. Okay, so this is MM01, ME21N material transactions. Okay, so logistics means what? Everything available here. Material, all material uh, topics in MM module. Then sales and distribution SD. Okay, master data, sales, okay, all this building, all these things. Okay, sales means sales order, create a sales order. VA01 is a transaction code for creating sales order. Okay, and then sales, building, everything. Then production process, plant maintenance, all different modules actually. Okay, just I'm showing you what is easy access. Okay, then accounting means finance, HR, finance, FICO. Then HR means human resource, HR, SAP HR mode. And under tools you find ABAP workbench tools. This is our area. Overview tools. This is SC16, SC, all the SC. Some of them we are just taking now. SC11, SC38, SC37. Then test tools. This is all SC80, SC30. All this. Okay. So these are the transactions. This is what easy access. So when you log in system, you can have six sessions. One user can open six sessions. Okay, and then the logistics available here. All these things are available in this easy access. Because once SAP is installed, that is for all the modules, not only for one module or two modules, right? That is the thing. So as an ABAPer, we have our transactions. Like just now we seen ME21 and all those things are there now. Our transactions, technical transactions start with SC. Okay, system engineering, technical transactions, even basis transactions also. Some of this SC means technical side. SC remaining like material transactions start with them. Material tables also, not all, maximum. Material tables also start with them, like ME21, N, MM01, MM02, MM03, like that. Then sales transactions start with V. Okay, sales tables also start with V maximum, like sales order VA was VA01, VA02, VA03, and VBAK, VBA. All those tables are there. So all those things also start with V. Okay, not all, maximum. But our technical transactions start with SC. SC means system engineering. ABAP transactions start with the SC. Now what we do? We just open these transactions and we'll see. You don't use all these transactions actually. Just we'll open and see these transactions how they look like. Okay. Actually, all these transactions we'll be using in further classes. Like the screen painter is there. The screen painter is there. SC51. This we use in module pool program, third unit. This menu painter is there. We use in reports actually. ABAP, this one we use in basics only. Here only. This is another topic in basics. Modulation techniques there we use. Then ABAP editor SC38. We use this in number of times. All the code right there in SC ABAP editor only. SC11 also we use in basics only. Dictionary, creating tables, we use structures, domains, data elements, such as block objects. All these things we use, and these we use further classes. Okay, and these are other transactions. Okay, like that. Evaporator is very important, where you write all the code. Right, then we know these transactions now. Like right, first one SC51, right? So I can give in small star caps. It's not case sensitive. I'm giving SC51 here. Enter. Screen painter. This is actually screen painter. I'll give the program name here. I give the screen number. So screen number is always 4 digits numeric actually. Okay. And one more important point here is all these transaction codes are available in table called TSTC. TST is the table where you find all these transaction codes. Okay. Then screen number always 00001 to 49s. Screen number always 4 digits numeric. Remember, 4 digits numeric. If you give 1, it will take 0001. If you give 10, it will take 0010. Okay. But don't use 1000. 1000 reserved for SAP. Means SAP use this 1000 screen internally when SAP creating this some other things. Okay. Don't use 1000 except that you can use any screen number 1 to 49s. Okay. Then user defined object must start with Z or Y. Y means there is no answer for that. This is a rule in SAP. As an ABAPer, you must start user defined objects. That may be program, that may be table, that may be view, that may be function, anything must start with Z or Y. That is rule. You must start the user defined object must start with Z or Y. Okay. So all the transaction codes are available in TSTC. Screen numbers 1 to 49, so you can give any screen number except 1000. User defined object must start with Z or Y. Okay. Now when I open this SC51, so I gave SC51 here na transaction code, enter. See, this is my, it's asking program name. So I give the program name and then I give screen number. So I'll give, and it is my screen number, say for example. Click on create. Yes, the program is not there. And I'll take something, click on create. 110, click on, say some program screen number. See, you don't require to practice these things actually, just I'm showing you how they look like. Okay. This is screen painter and give the short description. I'm a layout. So this is the way I'll be creating screen. But where we create this screen, we create this screen in third unit module programs after reports completed. Means after 50% of the course is completed, then we use this screen painter. We create a screen like this and we use all these things. Okay. Just I'm showing you. Don't confuse by seeing this also. You don't need to practice all these things also. Just for understanding, I'm just showing you. Open these transactions. I'm showing you. Okay. Then now SC51 I opened, right? This is for screen painter. That is what I shown you now. Give the program name, give the screen number, create the screen is going to be created. What to do with that screen, that we'll see later. Okay, that we'll see later in the module programming. Then SC41. I want to open SC41. Now second transaction is SC41. I want to open SC41. I'm already in SC51, so I need to come out from this transaction. So I need to come out. Like say for that I use /n. /n takes you to easy access. When you give /n, takes you to easy access. From the easy access, whatever the transaction you want, you can open. Like I opened SC51 like this, then I give /n, it takes me to easy access again. Right? SC51 I give, then I give /n SC41. So if I give SC41 /n takes to easy access, then it SC41 is open. From the easy access, SC41 is open. That means overrating SC51 with SC41. See what happens. So this SC51 gone, SC41 is open. This is menu painter. So I'll give the program name here. I'll give the menu, some menu name here, status. Click on create. Okay, I'll give some short text. Again, you don't need to practice these things. Later we'll see. So how to create our own menus, our own application toolbars, our own function keys. This is menu. Okay, like this you can create our own menus in the programs. Application toolbars, nothing but these are all application toolbars. Okay, these are all application toolbars. Function keys, nothing but save, back, exit, cancel. All these are actually function keys. So all these are actually you can take. Okay, in our reports. Later we'll see how to use them. Okay, don't need to worry about these things now. This is actually menu painter SC41. Then /n. I want to override this /n SC37 function builder. SC37 function builder. This is actually to create a function modules and all. Then /n SC11 ABAP dictionary. Okay. Then I don't want to disturb this session, I want to open the another transaction other session, then what I can do, I can create the new session, there I can open the transaction. That is one way. Another way is I can give here /o se38. I give /o se38 here ABAP editor /o se38 ABAP dictionary, and then this is ABAP editor. See, it won't means it won't override this existing one. See, it's not disturbing this existing transaction. It's open in the new session. So /o means other session. So that is the reason here you find see /n new session /o other session /n new session /o other session. Right. So this is the way you can use this /n and /o. Okay, and maximum you can have 6 sessions. Right then. So this evaporator is very important transaction actually. So all the programs will be writing in this ABAP editor only. I'll show you a simple program. Okay, I'll just create a simple program. I'll give the program name. So zprg6 I'm giving. See, user defined object must start with z or y. That is rule. After z you write whatever you want, your wish. Okay, z and y you must start. See, in SC38 I told you every transaction is a set of screens which appear one after another to create a business object. See what happens here. I give the program name in the first screen of SC38. Click on create. I'm getting the next screen. It is asking just a minute. It is asking title of the program, type of the program. So definitely you need to give, otherwise it won't allow you to go to the next screen. So I give say my program, some title, and type is execute. These are all different types: executable, include, and module pull. For time being, I'm taking executable program. Directly I can execute the program. Right. So first screen I give the program name. Second screen I'm giving the title and type. Then click on save. Then third screen is asking package. So you need to give the package here. So in order to get the editor, SAP created this. In order to write a program in editor, SAP has created this transaction. First you should give the program name, then you should give the title, and then type of the program, and then give the package. Sorry, and then give the package. So package, I'm giving local object here. We'll see what is that package later. That is very important concept. I'll discuss that. And for time being, I'm taking local object. So now I'm getting see program. Before the program name, I'm getting report. So by default, every executable program is a report in ABAP. Every executable program is a report. Remember, so every executable program is a report. So I can write whatever I want here. This is ABAP editor. Okay, I can write statement. Write is output statement. You can type code in small star caps. In single quotes, what to write as it is will get output. All these things we'll discuss in further classes, data types and all. Save is control S. Again, once again I'll show you tomorrow. And control F2 check. Okay. And control F3 activate. Okay. And then execute. This one is F8 run. So I'm getting output welcome to SAP ABAP. Right. Fine then. What is this package? Package actually is a storage location of an object. So these packages are of two types. So whenever you work in real time now, when you join in a company, when they give the system, allocate the system, and then give the development access, quality access, production access. Along with that, they'll be giving you one package also, that is transportable package. You're supposed to save your objects in that package so that those objects can be transported from development to quality, quality to production. Right. So we are working for a particular client. Your ABAP team, like 20-25 people are there. All are using one package so that administrator providing all the authorizations to that package so that you can move the object from development to quality, quality to production. Okay. So this package actually storage location of an object. Transaction code is SC21 for package. Local package is there. Transportable package is there. Real time we'll be using always transportable package. Definitely you're supposed to use transportable package only. Then local package $TMP. It, because this IDS version, na, we are working in IDS version. We're not working in real time software. We're not really required to transport any object from here to somewhere. Then I go for $TMP. That is what I did. $TMP nothing but temporary objects never transported. Okay, or else you are very interested to create your own package. Yes, you create a package, save your objects in that package. Okay, that is also fine in IDS version, but you no way you're going to transport object from here to somewhere. So that is the reason we'll be normally using $TMP, but real time definitely we'll be using transportable package. I'll show you this transportable package also tomorrow. Then we'll see simple program once again tomorrow, and then we'll discuss other transactions also, SCAT, those things, runtime analysis, those things also I'll show you. Then we'll start with data types. So next is data types, na? Nothing but characters, integers, how to type the code, how to use characters, integers, float, packed, date, time, okay, numerics, all these data types are there, na? All these data types are same in all the programming languages. Same ABAP also there. How to use them? Means you'll come to know how to type the code. That's all. Where to give comma, where to give full stop, where to give colon, where to give space. Okay, so all those things will come to know coming 4 or 5 classes. Once you are comfortable with those things, then we'll start with the dictionary. There we'll start creating tables, views, all those things. Okay. Any more queries, please? Any more doubts? Hope you understood. If not, please let me know. We'll discuss once again. Okay. So whenever you have any doubt, you don't understand anything, please stop and ask me so that I will so that you can discuss once again in further classes. Right then, so this is about login details. Nothing we started, nothing we discussed. Just we came to know architecture of SAP and just login details only. Once you get the access from tomorrow onwards, you start working on simple programs. Once you get access, you also practice these things parallelly. If any doubt, anything, please let me know. We'll discuss once again in the classroom. Fine then. We'll meet tomorrow at same time.
Okay, Shashank.
ఓకే అన్న. బై.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right then. Yeah. All of you.
Yeah,
Bye.
sure. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Shashank. Bye.
Yeah. Good night, all of you. Bye.
Okay. Yeah.